Morning, everybody. Jeff here. I know it's been about a week or so since I posted a video, but I've been busy as a man can be. Probably put in about a 65-hour work week, all told. So a man was busy and a man was tired. So I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up, but truck driving be hard sometimes. But anyways, it's Monday morning. I got completely screwed out of, I don't know, good 3 hours of sleep. I'm lewd, I'm crude, I'm pissed, and here we go. And, oh, God, there's so much stupid in the world today. Whether it's The Last of Us 2 and that complete disaster, or the fact this weekend I got told to check my privilege by someone I have respected since freshman year of high school, and I considered one of the probably most passionate, greatest people I've ever met, and has now gone down the far leftist rabbit hole, and I can no longer support her actions on that because I will not, cannot, and never will subscribe to the idea of white privilege. There's just so much wrong with just that literal statement. She wanted me to read a book about it, and I'm like, nah, it's not fucking happening. And then, of course, over Father's Day weekend in Chicago, 9 dead, including a toddler and a 7-year-old. 56 wounded, shot in Chicago. Radio, fucking silence from the left. Radio goddamn silence. And this is on the heels 2 weeks previous, deadliest night of shooting in Chicago in 60 years. Where the fuck is Black Lives Matter on it? Oh, it's only police brutality. No, you're just some gaslighting motherfuckers at this point. I cannot and will not support Black Lives Matter. Cannot do it anymore. Not until they call this shit out. I keep seeing all these videos. Black woman walked into a child store, had a garbage bag, basically packed it full of shit, walked right past the store people, punched the store person, and then just took off with all that stuff. Larceny in broad daylight. And my response to the left is, if the cops have been called, you be screaming racism. You fucking idiots. What kind of message are you sending to black people at this point? Oh, you can break the law because you're black. No. Either we're a country of laws or not a country at all. Oh, and moving on, in the CHOP now, since it's not the Chaz anymore, now it's the CHOP, because they don't want to be nailed for the Insurrection Act. Man was shot and killed. He ended up bleeding out over a half hour. Paramedics basically stood outside the CHOP and let it happen. Why? Because it was not safe for those medics to go on in. Someone was shot. This is the second killing so far. And paramedics are going, this is an unsafe situation. We can't bring in a police escort because you all won't allow it. So no, we're not going in. Because more than likely, the ambulance would have been attacked, raided, robbed, and those guys could have gotten beat to death. So no, I am, first responders, you made the right call. CHOP needs to fucking just fall the fuck apart and get over them damn selves. The blood is on the hands of people like Raz, who sat there and screamed about how corrupt it is. No, you're the corruption, motherfucker. Because of you, EMT could not do their job, and that man died. Because you could not guarantee their safety. That death's on the fucking CHOP. On top of all the claims of rape, theft, extortion. I mean, this is the utopia you wanted. Fucking deal with it. And like Styx Hexenhammer said, y'all wanted this lawless, no government society. Why the fuck are you sitting there getting pissed? Because in your utopia, a man gets shot, you have no EMT trained personnel or equipment or supplies, and they sit there and scream for us to supply it to you. This is your autonomous area. This is your CHOP. You don't want the fucking government there. Why are you complaining you're not getting any goddamn services? The fucking hypocrisy is real. I'm sorry. I am sick and tired of the goddamn left grandstanding on morality with pulling shit like this. And look, I'm going to say something that's probably going to get me marked as a racist, even though I'm half white, half black. When the fuck is the left going to hold the black people responsible for their goddamn choices? When is it going to happen? Greg Floyd. Now look, I'm going to say this right now. The cops should have never killed him. Let's make that perfectly crystal fucking clear. Cops shouldn't have killed him. They should have arrested him. Gregory Floyd was breaking the fucking law. That's why I got the cops call him. He is partly responsible for his own fucking death, and I'm sick to death of people making him to be a fucking saint. He was not. The man was a career criminal and a fucking thug. And it led to his goddamn death. His choices led to his death. Now, the cops, I do hope they go away for that murder charge and, accessory to murder charges for those three knuckleheads. I hope that does happen because they need to go down. But the shooting that happened in Atlanta where that cop shot that one drunk ass motherfucker, cop did nothing wrong. He does not deserve the murder charge. Because let me break this down for y'all. I'm not even going to name him. I'm just going to call him Black Dumbass because that's what he is, a black dumbass. The man drove drunk. I cannot tell you how many people in my life I've known personally dead to drunk driving or got killed by a drunk driver. Cannot tell you the number. This man drove drunk. Fell asleep in Wendy's drive-through drunk. Cops got called. They put him through a field sobriety test. The man hysterically failed. They go to arrest him for DUI. Couldn't even get the words out there, putting the cuffs on, getting ready, read him his Miranda and all that. Man wigged the fuck out, started fighting back. Attacked the two police officers. Attacked them so hard he was able to get, a stun gun. And turned around and shot at the cops. And everybody's pissed off the cops used lethal force. Motherfucker, had he been hit by that fucking taser, he could have been disabled. Guy could have got his gun, shot and killed him, or as one Georgia sheriff said, could have stomped his fucking head in. That cop, at that point, was in mortal danger. He had every fucking right in the book to shoot that goddamn guy. I'd have shot his ass if I'd been a cop. And the only fucking reason any of you all give a shit because the cop was white, guy was black. That cop had been black, y'all wouldn't fucking care. Same with George Floyd. If the cop had been black, you all wouldn't give a fuck. And I'm sick to goddamn death of the race-baiting bullshit. This is not about racism. About police brutality. At least in George Floyd's case. In the second case, that wasn't police brutality. Motherfucker wrote his own death warrant. He attacked the fucking cop. He got what he goddamn deserved. That was just an act of utter stupidity. That was an act of suicide by police officer in that case in Atlanta. Cop did nothing wrong. Not a fucking thing wrong. And all y'all claiming racism, be fucking ashamed of yourselves. I fucking had it with this leftist narrative. Fucking had it. Had it with the white privilege. Had it with, police brutality bullshit when it doesn't apply. Because most of the time, when it comes down to police brutality, 9 times out of fucking 10, the black person hadn't been breaking the fucking law, wouldn't have happened in the first fucking place. And fucking leftists are excusing it. I will not anymore. I am not going to excuse the stupidity of black people when they do shit like this. Nor white people, nor Asian people, nor Hispanic. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. I'm done excusing this shit. Fucking done. And I'm sick to goddamn death of the left excusing it. Sick to fucking death. Anyways, it just kind of turned into a tirade because I've just had so much shit going on this weekend, though I did have a nice Father's Day, got to play with my son and all that. But all this shit happening over this weekend, it's just fucking disgusting. And I've had it. I can't excuse this shit anymore. You want to call the right racist till you're blue in the face? Knock your fucking self out. But stop excusing the blanket racism by the left as well. It is, because I'm going to put it like this. Every time I hear a white person say the term white privilege, you may as well be shouting at me, Sig Heil, or white supremacy. Fuck that noise. Anyways, I'm Jeff. That's the video for today. I'll catch you next time.